Hi guys, and welcome to another Divi theme video. This is Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Well, we've got a little e-commerce store that we built a while back. It's got plenty of little products and things with it. We built this with the Divi theme, obviously. Today we're going to show you how to add a nice full width product carousel, and we're using the Divi WowCarousel plugin for this. And it looks great when you hover over it. Gives you an option to preview something or have a quick view with a little button there, and of course you can click it and add it to your cart. Once you've added it to your cart, it'll give you a little notification there. Quick view is going to pop out a version of it with the price, details, and an option to add it to your cart also. And of course once it's added, you can go and view your cart. Really easy to do, so let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is enable the Visual Builder. Once enabled, let's go down to where we want to work. I'm going to add another row here just below this one. Little green button to add a row. I'm going to put a single column in it. And I'm going to delete this one up here. Before we put anything in that row, let's get rid of our original one here. Now I'm going to add my module, and like I say, we're using the WowCarousel plugin for this today. It's absolutely awesome, gives you all kind of carousels, and we'll be covering those in future videos. We've done a few already. You've got card carousels, content carousels, image carousels, Google review carousels, all kind. But for this today, we're using a product carousel right here. So I'm simply going to left click on this one. And there it is. It's automatically put a few little slides in there for us. So let's have a look at our module here. First thing you've got under content is content, and you can do recent products, featured, sale, best selling, top rated products, or you can select categories. Let's select a few categories here. Let's do belts, dresses, and shirts, say. And it's automatically selected those. Let's roll on down a little bit. You can order by default, which is the regular, popularity, oldest to newest, etc. Price low to high. I'm going to leave mine just on the default. I'm going to choose to show about 15 items here. That's not the amount we see on screen, that's the number of slides, but this is the total number of items that it'll actually show once we've completed our carousel. Don't want any offsets. You can go to your products and get their IDs and exclude products if you want to. Let's click on the elements down below. At the moment we're showing the featured image. That's fine. We're not showing a label. I'm going to switch that to on. That's like a sale label. There's our sale label. You can show categories. There's the category on sale, belts. You can show price. We've got our price there. Sale price only. Show rating. There's a star rating down there. And show cart button. There's the cart button and quick view buttons right there. Okay, well I'm going to turn a few of these off because I don't want all of these on, but there's some great options there. So I want the image, I want the label, don't want to show categories, don't want to show the price here. We'll get them to click on that to see the price or the rating. We will show the cart and quick view buttons. Like I say, those two right there. Quick view, normal. We'll go into that in a little more detail in a minute. And show added to cart message. That's what I showed you earlier. When they click on the add to cart, it's going to pop up with an overlay that tells them it's been added. Okay, moving on down for the quick vote. Show elements. You can show the elements you want. I'm going to show everything there in the quick view. That's that little card that popped up and just gave them a summary of the actual product itself. We can show rating as well. I'm going to have those all on. And you can choose whether to show the short description or regular description. Short description is fine. Okay, moving on down to the carousel settings. Under the general, animation speed 700 milliseconds. Well, that's almost 2/3 of a second, just over. That's the time it takes one to go from here to here. Autoplay, yeah, I want it to autoplay. 2000 milliseconds or 2 seconds, that's how long it's going to pause on each one. That's fine by me. Now you can have navigation, we've got that. I don't actually want that, I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to just have pagination. Pagination is just the little dots that appear underneath. As you can see, it's popped those in there. I'm not going to use fixed width slide. All of mine are pretty similar anyway because the images are the same size. How many slides I want to show? Well, I'm going to make this full width, so I'm going to show 7. That way with an odd number we've always got one in the middle. It's not full width yet, so those are a little small, but that's kind of good looking. That's okay. 10 pixels in between, or slide spacing. I'm going to leave that just as it is. You can add spacing on the first and last item. When we go full width, that might be an idea, but I'm actually going to do that on the row. Want it to infinitely loop. If you turn that off, it's going to stop when it gets to the last product there. So I want it to keep going round and round. Not going to put a background on, and I'm not going to put an admin label on. Let's go to our design now. So before we go on to the design, let's make our row a little bit bigger so we can see these a bit better. I'm going to save the changes there. I'm going to go into my row. I'm going to make it full width and give it a bit more space on the bottom. The pagination is a little close to my next element there. So I'm gone into the row. I'm going to go to design, sizing. I'm going to pull the width up to 100%. Copy that. I'm going to paste the 100% in the max width, or you can type it in if you prefer. There we go. We've now got a row that stretches all the way across the screen, which I like. Now I'm going to give it a bit of padding left and right just so there's a bit of space either side. So still on the design tab, I'm going to go to spacing just below. Left and right, I'm going to give it say 30 pixels. Just put in the 30, it'll put in the pixels for you. And the same on the right, got a bit of breathing space there. That's great. And I want a bit more space on the bottom, so I'm going to add, let's say add 50 to the bottom. There we go, that's absolutely fine. Great. So now we can see it. We're on design number 1 at the moment with our little icons up and down like that, which is fine. So let's go back in, back to where we were, design, common. Layout 2, slightly different. We've got our little preview and add to cart on the bottom with layout 2. I personally like the layout 3. With that, we've got them on the bottom of the actual image itself. And you can add more padding if you need to right there. You can give it a background color if you want. I'm going to leave mine apps just like it is because I want to see the page background behind it there. If you want to add a background color or gradient, you can do so right there. And you can have box shallows and things like that. Okay, I'm not going to adjust anything else there. Let's go back up and close up the common there. Now the label's right there. Let's go in there. I'm going to make that sort of pink color that I've had going on here. I've got a color picker up here. Let's get this color quickly. At the moment it's on the left top. I'm happy with it to be there. You can put it wherever you want, and you can offset it with the Y and X offsets there, so you can put it pretty much wherever you want. Label background, I'm going to make that color that I just copied. There we go. And rolling on down, label text color, I'm going to make that white. Fantastic. I'm not going to change anything else there. Let's go into our texts. Common, well I want it in the middle. The common, I'm going to put it in the middle there. It's everything in the middle. Let's go to the title. And the only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make it white in color there. Fantastic. Category, we're not actually using those at the moment, so we can skip that. The only other thing I want to do is change the background color and font color of our quick preview and our add to cart buttons here. So let's close that one up. And here's buttons down below. Quick view. Icon color I'm going to make white. Background color I'm going to use that same sort of pinky color that we've been using for the site. There we go. And I want to do the same for the add to cart. And let's add this color again here. Great, so I think we're in pretty good shape there. I don't believe there's anything else I want to do. We've done pretty much everything I wanted. Let's save this. We'll save our page changes. And let's exit the Visual Builder. And we'll roll on down. And there's our carousel. How easy was that? And it's pulling in the products that we selected. We've got our quick view and our add to cart. Let's check the add to cart's going to work. It's fine. And there it is with our added to cart. And let's check the quick view. Perfect. You can go in and edit the background colors of your quick view and do anything you want. Same as anything else here. That's great. Let's check our cart, make sure it's in there. Yep, there they are. Fantastic. Really easy to do. Like I say, we've been using the Divi WowCarousel plugin for this today. And that's really impressive. So I hope you've enjoyed this today and found it useful. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, ring the bell, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Once again, this has been Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.